Could you clear the road then so the car can come through?
Yeah, without the insignia.
If we wear the insignia, the road will not be cleared, right?
Well, you can't get on.
Well, I mean, will the road be cleared?
If you want to bring the body down, you may, but you cannot come in with those insignia.
Yes, sir.
Or uniform. Refusal to comply with the conditions prescribed by the Department of the Army with respect to the activities permitted in connection with ceremonies at national cemeteries, the Department of Army has withdrawn approval for the burial of George Lincoln Rockwell in this cemetery. Burial will not be permitted here or in any other cemetery unless a new application for approval of burial.
Gentlemen, they asked to be no photographers around here, please. Okay, let me tell us what we're going to do now.
You okay?
Stop everybody that be running along or walking alongside the car. Stop everybody behind the car. We've got all the 4 doors. Stop the car.
This is how it was hour after hour today. The hearse was right here on time, and so were the pallbearers in their khaki uniforms and swastika armbands. Cemetery officials were ready for the burial promptly at 11 a.m. But first, they informed the Nazis that the swastikas would not be permitted on the cemetery grounds. This by order of the Department of Defense. And to enforce the order, there was a busload of military police. U.S. Marshals were also on hand. Finally, one Douglas Niles chose to test the MP line and was promptly hauled away by the U.S. Marshals. A Rockwell captain tried to lead a charge. He charged alone and was arrested. A young man in civilian clothes lunged at MPs from the sidelines. So the swastikas, again, so the swastikas could not enter, and the Nazis chose to keep the hearse, I'll do that again. So the swastikas could not enter, and the Nazis chose to keep that hearse parked under that shade tree hour after hour as the day wore on. This is Irv Chapman, ABC at Culpepper National Military Cemetery, Virginia.
15 minutes to comply with the instructions and the regulations prescribed for burial at this ceremony. It is now 15:30 hours.
Over to the right.
I told you what the regulations were.
Would you,
You may bring the body in, but you cannot bring the Nazi insignia or the Nazi uniforms or any such type of paraphernalia in for the burial. I have given you this at least 3 times.
the body cannot be brought in under those circumstances. I will remain custodian of the body wherever it may be, whether it's here, but I cannot allow it to be buried against the express wishes of Commander Rockwell. I will remain in custody of the body, however.
You get out and make some way around. Get over what happened in 15 minutes.
In view of your... The new application will be considered in light of today's event, and any subsequent approval will be dependent upon the receipt of specific assurance that activities incident to the burial will be in accordance with the previously announced policies of the Department of Army. I now ask you to clear the government property which you are now occupying.
Like a dog.
Didn't get them at the tail again.
Served at two wars, and he can't even be buried as a serviceman right here in a military cemetery. Disgrace.
Mr. Cale, are you leaving?
Y'all clear the area, please.
Okay. People, hold. Okay. Hold.
Your attention, please. My name is Earl R. Alvey. I am a Justice of the Peace for Culpepper County here in Virginia. The cemetery rules require that no funeral may take place after 3:30 p.m. Therefore, there will be no funeral today. This cemetery closes at 5 p.m. All spectators will have to leave this area and go to your homes. You should start leaving immediately. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the railroad track is now cleared. Will you start to clear the roadway?
Hey, Lieutenant.
Don't lock it off. Don't lock off.
Okay, don't lock it off. Don't lock it.
Just take it.
I'll tell you one thing, these people... Around the back here if you want it. Soldiers coming through. Not right now. Right on around. Get around them, don't let them back in front of you.
General, are they assigned a mission here today? Can you tell us anything about this, sir?
Can you tell us anything about this?
I won't have to. Pardon? I won't have to. You will have to.
Is the situation still like that?
What did you recapitulate what you told them at the in that crowd? Oh, you're on record. C-A-R-L-C Turner, Provost Marshal General.
Yeah. Okay.
Not to use any weapons unless you get to work on it. Yes, sir.
Now we can clear this thing. They're going to apprehend everybody that's in there with the swastika. I told them that.
We're not going to let them in.
Apprehend them.
That's why here with the swastika and the flags looking for anything.
Instructions before you arrived.
Yes.
That's why I stopped.
They're clearing out. And if they want to come in without those,
What charges will be placed on them?
I have no idea.
Will it be a federal arrest?
It'd have to be
Federal
It'll have to be a
marshal
federal
arrest.
Right.
Federal marshal. It'd be federal property.
And will the charge be trespassing?
I don't know what it will be.
Could you have the road clear so we can come in? The funeral procession.
Yes, without the.
Wait a minute.
I heard the...
Poor duty to pull in the morning.
Bob, Odie.